and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 for some more racing with cars that we haven't driven in a while, or possibly ever. I'm not sure if we've ever actually used the Surge in a race, but what is going on down at turn 1? Why is half the field at turn 1 and half the field's doing reverse donuts and half the field is at turn 1? What is going on at the first corner? I am curious. I see what's going Stinty managed to pick the wrong car, so we have decided to stop the cheaty shafter from being able to race. It's easily done, actually. Oh, someone's off. That's not out. Oh, it's Chris. Of course it is. Yeah, it's easily done. Sometimes you can mean to select the right car and the game still gives you the wrong one anyway, so yeah, sometimes it happens. And we decided to punish Stinty accordingly. Oh, we're going to go not too far around the outside. Through there. No, I want to go across the curbs that much, Ewan. There. As this is a track built by Scotty, it's a kind of reimagining of a track we raced a little while ago. Cool circuit, and Chris has been dealt with. By the looks of it, well done, Blakey and Impega. Good work, everyone. The jump starter has been, suitably punished. We don't have drive-thrus here. Oh, God. At FailRace, we have torpedoing. Might have got across in front of this. I didn't realise this was the outside. I expected them to go to the other side, but that's my bad on that one. We lost some time. But this is the first lap. We've got a 7-lap race here, so there is plenty of time to recover and climb back up, hopefully, through the order. We're going to get that hairpin, and it's actually nicely done. Longbow was far too wide. You'll get a half-decent... Well, you might get a decent run on the exit there, but got blocked in behind me. The line I was going to be taking through there, so it didn't quite work. For the green car, I do not want to be trying to get a pass done through here. Quite a bit of understeer from the Surge. We then have one more corner to go after this one here. Well, kind of technically two. It's a chicane. Really nasty chicane you've got to watch out for. Down here. Technically can be flat out if you're on your own, but we're not on our own through there. There is a kind of runoff area to the inside. It's got stop sticks. Basically, if it gets blocked, you can dive through the stop sticks and you'll be okay. We've got no slipstream going off the back of Danger Man's car through all of that, which is a little bit of a pain. Although we get a really good run through that corner. We're going to get Blakey. We're going to stay side by side with Longbow. It's going to have to be the inside through there. It's the outside through this one. Longbow's got, I don't know whether assistance or just lost the back end going into that corner. We didn't really see, I say unfortunately, but no, we didn't really see from that one as Longbow got in all sorts of trouble. We get a great run to the inside of Danger Man. That will be a pass for position. We'll move up to 4th, and then we've got the 3 leaders up ahead that are all battling amongst themselves, and Liam's got a little bit wrong into that chicane. He's going to be very slow on the exit. We will hopefully maybe try and sneak out. I actually snuck our way up to both of them, but got nowhere to go with all of the momentum. Can the Surges bump draft? Don't know. Yeah, looks like they can actually. We'll push Liam past Angus a little bit. Oh, Angus moves across to try and cover that inside. Doesn't quite work, although I get no speed on the exit. We've got 6 cars for the lead, and it's still relatively close. There's a couple of cars that have dropped back a little bit, but not by a huge amount around here. Glisser's going to get past from the slipstream. That's to be expected. Liam will take the lead. Now, one thing that we will probably see is going to be very important to lead coming out of this corner. We're not... Too wide doesn't work through this chicane. I am backing out of it. Angus tried to do... Yeah, it doesn't work. That's far too tighter a line through all of that. Oh, where do you want... If that'd be the final lap, that'd be one of the best photo finishes I think we've ever had. Where do you want to be for a run to the finish line? Because it isn't a very big slipstream pull that you get here, because you've got to be single file through that chicane, unless you're completely mad. It might possibly be able to get too wide through there, but you'll be so slow that if there's another car behind, it's just going to slipstream past easily, because it'll have so much momentum coming off of the chicane. So you don't want to be too wide through there. We're going to get a draft on the back of Glisker, but we're going to know where to go with it. I don't really want to give Glisker a bump draft into a braking zone. That doesn't help anybody, really. We will get a cut back on the exit. Now we're going to go not 3 wide there, because I'm going to get squeezed into the curb. Now, most of that curb is okay to go across. Some of it can jump you into the air. If you go far too high on it, you'll just hit an invisible wall, basically. Oh, don't go on that curb. That's bad times for me. We almost got in trouble. Thankfully for us, there's a bit of a gap, really. Oh, there's been the shenanigans at the front. Don't quite know how. Maybe someone got stuck on the inside on that barrier basically and stopped dead and just caused chaos for everybody. And we can sneak past on that inside line. We definitely made the most of that, although not really got very far away. They can all just jump back into the slipstream almost immediately, and that's fine for them. We're not going to get anywhere on the outside. Can we cut back? Give Longbow a little bit of a bump. Liam is going to have to fall into line through here unless you want to try and, squeeze past. You don't. Oh, Liam did actually clip that and has gone for a tumble. We've got a good draft through the middle. We will take the lead of the race into turn 1. Turn 1, flat out in these cars. Relatively straightforward. Turn 2, also flat. I was wondering if someone was going to be sneaking up the inside. They did not. These corners not flat out, although I mean, this car's not too bad to drive, I have to say. I mean, it's not exactly a supercar. It's not going to be setting any, lap records, but it's not terrible to drive. Actually, it's quite fast in terms of the sedans. It's not quite up there with like the shafters and so on, but it's not slow. That much is for sure. Longbow is to the outside. He's going to try and get that one. It does get the move done. Danger Man then gives a help on the exit of that corner. Can we duck underneath? Oh, Longbow bobbled the curb, got a huge sideways. All that good work to get to the lead of the race. It was a good pass for the lead, then undone by a bobble on a curb. Whereas Gliska? Gliska's going to give a big push to Danger Man's car. Gliska was the inside up here. I'm happy to try make something work. Oh, on the far outside. Unfortunately for me, Longbow got a little too deep under brakes. Have we got other cars? Ewan and Impega aren't far away from joining this little group. Oh, Longbow, why did you come across there? I'm in the middle of the road. Not the place. Longbow just didn't know I was there alongside, unfortunately. And yeah, I couldn't go anywhere. We were up against the wall pretty much. So there's nowhere that we could have gone. Right. Let's duck back into the slipstream trail. Oh, big crash up ahead. I think that's a Ewan that has gone off of the curb. That's a tough place to try and rejoin the circuit from. That is not a place you want to be rejoining the track from. We're going to try and get to the inside at turn 1. We will. That's 7th place for it. We're not that far down on the leaders, so there is chance. It does look like it's about to start raining here. Could make for a very interesting final lap, because we've seen a couple of times already these cars lose the back end into corners. So, and there's a switch. In fact, as we were talking about it, the grey car up ahead, I think that's Chris goes for a switch, and I go for a switch. Originally mine was from a nudge shot to the car ahead. Oh, the whole field is bunching back up again for the end of this race. I mean, a group this size, I mean, that's the top 10. We've got the top 10 in this group here. It's Team Orange battling over 6th at the moment. Not going to be anywhere to go through there. It's better off just sitting and waiting for now. We'll get a good run down the hill to the inside of Blakey, I think. Oh, Chris ended up out wide and in the wall. Big crash. I think that was the car pinging off the wall back into traffic that caused grief there. We'll just try and follow Impega if we can through all of that. Little gap back. I'm going to go 4 wide up ahead, and I've got massive amount of momentum. I haven't really got anywhere to go with it. We give some of it to, well, kind of to Danger Man. There's a little list of nudges. Oh, cars are getting connected. Oh, these are good enough grip and not so fast you can normally sort yourself out. Oh, Liam had to lift and get back into line there to avoid the wall. Right, we are through the chicane. 1 more lap to go, I think, in all of this, possibly. Oh, 2 more laps to go. Okay, Danger Man is to the outside. He's got nowhere to go. There's an Impega in the way. We'll go side by side through turn 1. I'm hoping for some draft. Indeed there is. Really does look like it's going to pour with rain. We could have some final lap mayhem, especially if it's like the really, really heavy rain. If it gets the circuit soaked quick enough. Impega has... So how has the physics worked on Impega's roll there? In fact, Impega didn't lose all that much time, somehow, in that... that roll. It's just the game didn't know what to do with 3 cars in one space and decided the best idea was Impega should end up upside down. Normally, Impega's recovered without losing very much time at all, so that is something. Oh, we're not going to be able to make anything stick through there. It's fine, we'll fall back into line behind Liam. Danger Man's going to have no slipstream, or have no speed coming down this hill. Liam's all the way across the inside. I don't know if that's where you want to go. I just don't trust the curb down there anymore. Impega's got a great run. We've got a good run. Oh, to the inside. I think Danger Man may have got tagged, so we've got nowhere to go. We push the red car out of the hairpin. Okay, we're on the outside here. We're going to get the best run of everybody. That should put us to the lead of the race. Indeed it does, briefly anyway. Now we will try and keep hold of the lead, not quite. Liam's going to get that back through there. We get a good run on the exit. Oh! I think we're going to have to yield to Liam's car through there, and then we get a good draft off of that chicane. God, where you want to be positioned on this final lap is going to be... I mean, you either want to be far enough away that no one has chance to catch you. That would be nice. You're going to want a good slipstream pull, really, off of the chicane if you can get it. If everyone gets stacked up because we're all fighting, no one's going to get a good run. So, yeah, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? We'll have to wait and see by the time we get to that corner and make a decision then. It's been actually a really bad start to this lap from me. We had no momentum through any of those corners. Thankfully, we've got it sorted out now. We're going to get past Liam. We should get this pass done before we actually get to this next turn. We do. I mean, this is good news. In some way, me and Liam kind of want to do this. If we work together and we're clever about this, we can maybe stop too many other cars from getting involved in the battle for the lead. Although I think it's unlikely because they're such a big group. They can kind of work together to do this. But I'm happy to leave space for Liam. Let Liam go past and then we will hopefully gain some time here because they're all 3 wide behind, which isn't great for them. Oh, well, this is now bad for us. We've screwed it a little bit. I think Liam's lifted off the throttle to try and get back into the slipstream, which is all very well and good, but here comes everybody with huge momentum behind. Impega is to the inside, was outside of the next corner. We've got Liam and Gliska to our inside. Oh God, where are we all going to come out of this? I don't know. I've got good momentum in the middle. No one is going to want to lift through here. Gliska's off the wall. Oh! It was always going to go wrong. Gliska did really well actually to get it through there, but there's just no space for me. No space for the orange machine, and we got pinballed around in the midst of that. Probably I got the brake, which get run over from behind because I had nowhere else to go. Ah, God damn it. We couldn't get a good enough run off of that penultimate corner to really be able to do very much. That was good fun, though. It's a great track. The cars are actually pretty good to go racing with as well, which is always nice. We end up 12th. A disappointing finish, considering we were in the top 3 for the majority of the race. But here we go. That's how it happens sometimes. We move on to our second race where we have got a muscle car, the Nightshade. Haven't raced this one for a very long time, so thought we would have a go with this one. It looks like we might all be in the right car. That's something. Let's see if we can get hopefully a little bit better finishing position this time around. The disappointment when you have your whole race at the front and then final corner it all goes wrong. Well, that's motorsport sometimes. We have at least got a good start, of course, starting from the pole position here. We should probably maintain the lead through here. Ooh, there goes the back end. Not what we wanted. I left space because I figured somebody would probably have a go. In the end, Gliska will actually get that done. I'm not going to go anything crazy through here. No need. In fact, we haven't got the space really to do too much more. These cars don't bump draft very well. Sometimes, like a 50-50 chance you try to bump draft with these, it'll either work perfectly or put the other car in a wall. So in general we're probably going to try and avoid doing that too much. I mean, this is the first lap as well. It's not like you're going to be winning the race on the first lap, so I'm happy just to sit and wait. If there's an opportunity, fantastic, we'll take it. If it's a good opportunity, not a half-assed one. Oh, that's what happens with the bump drafting if it goes wrong. Oh, jeez, that's a huge crash for Angus. On that one. That was an absolutely massive crash for Angus. That was really a complete innocent bystander there. It was just the littlest of taps is all it took from the car to upset mine, and I just can't gather it in. You don't have any control over the car when it does that. Whoa, big slides for me. This is the GTA crash enhancement, I think it's called, whatever bollocks it is. Basically, when a car hits the back of you, your car will randomly veer left or right sometimes. And that can cause big problems, as we saw then, when at high speeds in these sort of cars, walls either side, yeah, that little nudge, that little change of direction that you have no control over, it's not what you want. We're around the outside at turn 1, and maybe at turn 2 as well here. We've got a lot of momentum. Can I actually slow it all down? Does Liam know we're alongside? Yes. To both of those things. Oh, there's a wall there. We went in there with a bit too much speed. I mean, even if I could have made the corner, I would have done, because Liam was understeering that way anyway. So there was not much more that could be done. And they're gonna battle side by side. Oh, big dive from the pink car. Just saw it in time. That was commitment from Ollie there for the overtake. Fall back into line. Through here if we can. Oh, I think we may have done. Oh, 3 wide through here is sketchy. Liam's up onto 2 wheels and into the wall. Go. Ooh, pink car got away with it. Thought that was going to go wrong for us. No, we are all okay. Slow that down for the nasty hairpin. Alright, we've come out of all of this. We're in 6th place. It's not too bad. We've still got plenty of time. Let's make progress forward. We've got cars around to slipstream with, hopefully. No more big mistakes, and we should be back in the lead group in a lap or so's time, especially if they fight one another. If they fight one another, it won't actually be long at all until we're back in that lead group. We get some oversteer through that corner, as does the pink car. Oh, there's stop sticks out there. Didn't intentionally go out there. Again, we were rather put out on that part of the circuit, although we're going to get a big slipstream tow all the way down the start-finish straight. It's actually got me closer to the lead group somehow with all of that than we were before we hit the stop stick. So that's something. Oh, there's going to be a crash between Longbow and a grey car. I think that's Chris in a lot of trouble through there. Don't try and overtake through here unless it's a really good opportunity. You don't really want to have a half-assed dive through those corners. It will just end badly for you. It's almost guaranteed that it'll end badly for you. We've got a fantastic run. Oh, I could have dove up the inside there. I was actually expecting them to be a little faster, and we're not. So, yeah, I'd say it's fine. We lost an opportunity to maybe overtake, but we're back in the group now. That's what matters. Oh, it's on 2 wheels for Impega. I only lost the back end, so that's all very sketchy. Ewan's to the inside. I'm going to make it 3 wide. Can I make a super wide line work through here? We'll try and push Gliska off the corner. It's kind of worked. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. There's some teamwork. Kind of did the job. Yeah, you got a good push actually going on there. Yeah, it was worthwhile taking that much wider line. Oh, we're ready for a disaster about to occur, I think, here. I'm still out really wide. I'm fine. I'll get making some speed on the outside of this, outside of these corners. Something is bound to go wrong through that chicane this time around. No, everyone well behaved again. Look at that. We crossed the line in 1st place. And we're going to lose out. Everyone comes soaring past. Liam's to the outside as well. We are through. Careful. We don't end up in the back of the cars ahead. Through that section, the Nightshades are barely on the ground. Impega gets a big slide through that corner. We're going to get a big slide through the next one. That's fine. We're going to have to give some space, although it won't matter too much, because on that wider line and with a car in front of us, we're actually going to get a good slipstream off of the corner, which we do, and we will retake the lead of the race, although we rather lose the back end. We had to leave the race for a second, and now we're going to get dumped down to 3rd, just from one oversteering moment. Impega's got a big issue with the curb. It's now 3 wide again towards this dangerous corner. Liam don't want to hit the curb on the inside in these. They do roll a little bit. Liam stays off the curb. We're all going to get swamped by the cars behind with slipstream. Yep, 4 wide towards the hairpin. Don't know where on earth to break down here. Me and Gliska are again going to come off the hairpin. Liam's going to be doing the push on the turquoise car. I got anybody? Nope. Impega's to the outside. We're 3 wide again. Liam's doing the very best to push the blue machine. This is a mad race. Just waiting for a disaster to happen at that chicane again. I mean, this is exactly the same group we had from the 1st race. Ooh, we're fine. We've gathered it all back up. Liam's going to duck underneath. 4 wide doesn't work. Impega found the stop sticks. 3 wide definitely doesn't work. Liam's going to try and fall into line. He's going to go with the green car through there. We bobble the curb. Oh, big flip for a pink machine. And we get off of the corner, and we do take the lead of the race again across the line. So if you can follow a car and be close off of that chicane, 2nd place is a pretty good position to be. You do get a good run to that finish line, but you've got to be close enough to make that one stick. We're across the curves quite heavily there. Okay, what is going to happen in these closing laps? Liam's going to go to the inside as it's a 3 wide. No, not quite. Liam's got so much speed actually. He just breezed past We're on the outside. I'm going to lift. I don't want to fight that one at that particular moment. If we fight that one and Gliska just makes the tiniest mistake, they end up putting us in the wall. And we'll come... Actually, we'll both end up losing out of that one. But I'll come off quite badly. So, yeah, sometimes it's better just to have a lift. Just lift off the throttle. And, you know, there'll be another time. There'll be another moment to go for an attack. We've got a good number of cars still. Not quite as manic as it was with the Surge. Thank God. It's a little bit more spread out. It's just like on two wheels. God, I don't know. I think it was Angus by the looks of it. I think the purpley, very bright coloured machine had some issues down there. We will retake the lead of the race. In fact, we've got a little bit of a gap as well, which is good. Ooh, around the penultimate corner we go. Now, this is not going to want to pass before the chicane. There's no reason why you'd even want to try anything going into there, because you're much better off... Oh, Gliska's rolled! Gliska has fallen over on the chicane. I was going to say, you're better off sitting and waiting and getting it on the exit, but that does rely on you not hitting the inside. Oh, okay, that time the bump draft worked on Liam's car. I wasn't really sure if it was going to help. I'm glad we didn't spin it. This is it. This is the final lap now. No more time for recovering if you get involved in contact, and we have got involved in contact big time. Literally nothing I could do on that one, which got stacked up in the middle of a corner, and Impega made a little mistake initially and ended up slow in the middle of the track. I have to kind of back off a little bit, and Longbow's just committed to a corner and doesn't have time to sort of register the need to suddenly slow down there. Now this has given it to Liam at the moment, let's not forget. Oh, big spin for Lado up on two wheels. Good, I say good effort on the spin there, you know, it's a good two-wheel moment. Caught on camera as well. We could be in a perfect place to make a really sneaky run for this. I don't think we're going to be, but, you know, we're going to have a lot of slipstream here. I can see this ending in a really big crash at the chicane. Maybe we can do something. Longbow's got in all sorts of trouble with Ewan. Liam's going to be too far gone, I think. If anything is going to be a sneaky run, it'll be me against Longbow for fourth here. Because, yeah, we are too far back to do anything about the positions. Further up, it's a battle to the line. Longbow can squeeze us, and I think Longbow's just going to get it because we have to get out of the slipstream at that second, otherwise we're going to hit the back of the car. It's good. Another good race. Disappointing a little bit that we got involved in that contact on the final lap. Yeah, it's just all the cars trying to fit into that space. We don't quite get Longbow. Jeez, it was close. Oh, looks like there was shenanigans up ahead as they all going to cross the line. Bloody hell, that was hard work. Great fun race. Just didn't quite go our way. A few rolls for other people around the place. But there we have it. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much to Scotty for building this wonderful circuit. That last chicane is dangerous, but it's a great track to drive around. The last chicane is very rewarding when you get it right, but it is dangerous. Yeah, thank you very much for building this wonderful track. A lot of fun racing around here, and thank you all very much for watching. That, though, shall be it for today. Until next time, a goodbye.